let's talk about another of the Bobbi Brown best-selling eyeshadow stick. I had to pick another one up. And the color I picked up is in the shade Moondust, and it's a multi-chrome. Okay, so as you guys know, I love Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks. And this retails for $46. It's supposed to be long wearing. It has a shimmer finish, depending on which kind you pick up. Stick formula, waterproof, and it sets nicely on the eye. You have enough time to blend it. It doesn't crease. All of the amazing things. And I know for sure because I do own multiple, and I will link all my other videos down below on this product and show you how all of this work in action. But I have 3 mattes. I have Taupe right here, Cinnamon, and Bark. So these are all of the shades that interest me, that I can create all kinds of neutral to more smoky eye looks. And I picked up 2 other shimmers, which I have Forest right here, and it has very, very little tiny shimmers in it, and Espresso, which is another brown with shimmers in it. This is more of a forest green. So these are the shades I own, and when I saw this one, I had to pick it up. And let me show you what I'm going to compare it against today. I'm going to compare it against the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Frost. I'm going to compare it against Moondust in the shade Cowboy, and then Hourglass. So let's see how it compares against those. This is in the shade Moonstone, and I picked this one up because I think that I can create such a nice eye look with it, which makes it more of a, you can use this daytime and bring it into the nighttime as well. And look how beautiful it looks. It's so pretty. It's more of a nude with shimmers. That's why I'm thinking it's going to be like this one. But I'm gonna swatch this against the other ones, and then we're going to create a look today with Taupe, which is my most used shade because you can use it all over the eyelid and in the crease. And then we're gonna put Moondust to the test. And I also have a Laura Mercier stick, which this is more blue, and I want to use this under my eye. This is not new, but we're gonna create a look with the sticks today. So these are waterproof. I'm gonna try, this is a wet towel, and you can see I have to really erase this from my hand. Wow, this is very hard to erase. And everything that I'm wearing on my face right now, I'm gonna link down below in case you're interested, because I don't want to bore you with that. But we have some nice brushes from Moda that I would like to use in today's video. I will show you. We're gonna apply this product with the finger on one side and with a brush on the other, in case you're more of a brush person. But let me get into swatching. So this is what the product looks like. Just like all of the other eyeshadow sticks by Bobbi Brown. It's very pretty. It has the nice shade here at the top. You can see the difference. And same with Laura Mercier, has that at the top. So that's how you can tell of the color, which is very smart. And let's open it up. Ooh, it's so pretty. So here is the stick, and let's use it on this side here. Wow. I really hope that the camera can pick up the shade. Let me turn off the lights a bit so you guys can see it better. So I put it right there. So pretty. You can see the shimmers right there. And I do have a Laura Mercier in the shade Sunbeam, which is similar. I'm gonna put it right underneath here so you can see. This is more yellow, as you can see. So if you do have that, there is a big difference. This is the Bobbi Brown right here, and then that's the Laura Mercier in Sunbeam, and the Bobbi Brown is in Moonstone. And let's compare this now. I'm gonna leave it on my hand, and let's use the MAC in the shade Frost. These are kind of like some eyeshadows that I really wanted to see how it works against. Okay, so this is the MAC in Frost. Very pretty. Again, so pretty. It's more silvery. This is a little bit more gold. Next one, let's try Urban Decay Moondust. Moondust is a little bit more fairy-like, so you get a little bit of the shadow underneath, but it's mostly glitters compared to the Bobbi Brown. And of course they're all different products, but if you do have this in your collection, I just want to give you an idea on what they look like. And now we have Hourglass in the shade Ray. So these are the scattered light glitter eyeshadow. So it comes with a cap. It looks like that, and I think this is going to be more similar to the Urban Decay in the shade Space Cowboy. So there is Hourglass as well. Wow, so pretty. So we have Hourglass in Ray, then we have Urban Decay in the Moondust in the shade Space Cowboy. Then we have MAC. I think it's very similar to the MAC one right here. This is in the shade Frost. And then here we have the Bobbi Brown in the shade Moonstone. And of course this is the Laura Mercier, which is quite yellow. Ignore that. So you can see the Urban Decay and the Hourglass are more fairy-like dust type of sparkles with a very hint of a skin tone shade. And then these are more creamy looking like. It's so beautiful. Very interesting. So they're more similar, the MAC one and the Bobbi Brown one. Okay, let's go ahead and use the shade Taupe. Where's my taupe? So I'm gonna use Taupe in the crease and above because I do want to have a little bit of a transition shade. Okay, and then I'll use let's see, I'm gonna use a brush, and I use a BK Beauty A503 brush just to blend. So on my eyelids I don't have any eye primer. All I have is the foundation I'm wearing. That's it. No powder, no eye primer, nothing. So that's so nice as a transition shade, and this ones actually do last a long time. You guys know how much I love this. I've been raving about this product so much. And I know they're more expensive, but they're worth it to me. This is all you need. You don't even need eyeshadow palettes if you do own any of the sticks. Like, look how easy it blends. And it actually stays put. And you have enough time to work with the product. You can even layer it. Let's intensify this shade here. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to try this out. I don't usually go for yellow undertone, but this is a very soft golden champagne undertone, so it's not really yellow like the Laura Mercier one. Okay, so before we do the actual moonstone on the eye, I'm gonna go into the Laura Mercier, the blue one, and this is in the shade Indigo. This is really pretty. Like, look at that nice blue purple. So I'm gonna go in with this Moda angled liner brush, very, very tiny, and just go off of the product and just add it down here just for a little bit of nice color. I always like to add a little fun, colorful liner to my eye, and I think this is the easiest and most wearable that I can do. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with a Moda smoky eye brush and just diffuse it a little bit. I just wanted a hint of color. So pretty. Okay, so now let's move on with the new Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick, and let's apply it with the finger on this eye. So I'm just gonna put it all over the eyelid, which you don't even need to use a brush or a finger. All you have to do is this. Wow. So let's just pat it in. This is such a good shade to use in your inner corner as well. Well, you know what? Let me see if it works with a brush. So I'm going to use one of these flat brushes. This is a shader brush by Moda. And I'm just going to go off of the product. I don't know if this will work. This will work as well, but you can see that the cream shadow is not being picked up by the brush and just the sparkles. So I think the best way to apply this is just to your eyelid. If you want to have more of this intense glittery eye. And I love that the glitters are not loose and they don't fall into your eye. Ooh, that is pretty. So I think I'm gonna go with taupe underneath my eye as well, so we don't have that sharp blue only. Just to tie in the colors together. And then let's just blend it more. This is so pretty. It just opens up your eye so nice. And let me flick this outwards here. This is beautiful. Okay, let's try put it in the inner corner a bit. Let's go into this one by Moda, a pointed lip one. And just go off of the product and add it in the inner corner here. I think again it's best probably to stamp the product here. Yeah, and work like that. You get much more definition that way. You can see how the difference is compared to this one. So pretty. I'm so happy with the shade because this is not yellow or golden. It's a nice champagne. Oops. That is pretty. And I love that little hint of indigo liner underneath there. I think that it really makes the eyes pop. You can add more if you want, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I just want it a little bit with my hazel eyes. So let me zoom you really in before we apply mascara. What do you guys think? Do you see how easy this is? All you need is a brown eyeshadow or a bronzer or the Taupe by Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick and this nice, beautiful, everyday glittery type of topper. I think it looks beautiful. Okay, so let's apply mascara on one eye and then we can see the difference with mascara and without. And then I'll do the other one off camera after. Okay, so we're gonna keep the eyes pretty clean. I'm not gonna add a liner or anything. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. But I just wanna show you how this eyeshadow just looks on its own. I hope I'm in the frame. And I'm using the Loreal Panorama mascara. If you are on my channel for a while, you know how much I love this mascara. It's all I use. Now you can see it better, how nice and brightening. It gives it that nice brightening effect and makes your eyelid like eye pop because of the shade and the brightening champagne undertone that it has. And with that taupe shadow, I think it looks really pretty. What do you guys think? Wow, I am so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly apply this off camera and finish this eye, and I'll be back with final thoughts. Okay, so here is a final close-up with the eyes all done. I think that it turned out so beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get into final thoughts and let me tell you what I think about this product and when and how can you use this. Okay, so the Bobbi Brown in the shade Moonstone. Here it is. Compared to all of the other ones, I left them on my hand. It's just so beautiful. I think very similar to the MAC one. The MAC one is more silvery. This is a little bit more champagne-y, so whatever you prefer. But I know that the shadow sticks won't budge and they won't disappear throughout the day. They will not crease, they don't feel heavy on the eye. I actually feel this type of shadow stick on my eyelid. I know that the taupe one are a little bit, the matte ones are a little bit more sticky when you put them on the eyelid. Your eyelids don't stick, but you have the tendency of feeling them a little bit. It's not bothersome at all. And this one right here, I don't feel anything that I'm having on my eyelids at all. I think I look so awake and just so refreshed. I love this. Now, you can use this product just on its own. You don't even need taupe or a brown in your crease. I always like to add a little bit of a light brown shadow in my crease to give it that nice, even nicer look to my eyes. Otherwise, I feel like my eyes would look just a little bit weird when it comes to my eye shape. But definitely, where are they? You can see, okay, you can see how much I love them, that I had to purchase this one. And now I have six. So I have 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. This is called a multi-chrome, but I don't see it. Like, I don't see the multi-chrome in it. I just see it like a nice light shadow with shimmers in it. Definitely recommend this shade. It is really pretty and it doesn't pull too yellow if you're afraid of that. I don't like when it pulls too yellow, but definitely recommend it. I'm loving it, and it's just another beautiful shade that I can add to my, you know, another great addition to my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks. So yeah, I love them. I stand by them. You won't be disappointed. I love the shades I picked. I'm sure there's gonna be nicer ones. I wanna go and pick maybe a pink one, a light pink shimmery one. I would love that. So that's my next on my list, but slow steps. Anyways, that's it from me today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. I would appreciate that, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.